Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
No, it's Quispe, sorry.
Quispe.
Yeah, it doesn't look like how it sounds.
Oh, I know that. I got one of those.
Quispe.
I've got
See,
one.
when we book this stuff, nobody ever gives me any kind of pronunciation help, so I just kind of got to guess it. And most of the time,
no worry.
yeah.
The inside joke of the track is whenever it's a certain person announcing the positions after the race.
Yeah.
He always says Crispy for my last name.
Crispy. I like it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, there is a donut shop called Krispy Kreme, and we could somehow
Maybe they
not
could be a
quite the
sponsor of your car.
There you
That's
go.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Dontae Quispe with Krispy Kreme. I like it. It's got a ring to it. Well, hey man, thanks for joining us. Are you up there in Ontario?
Yeah, that is correct.
Very nice. So, do you know about the 401 Rescue 401?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's where they have big, huge wreckers up there that they pull big rigs out of the ditch when they got bad weather, and you have a lot of bad weather up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
saying
but
it's going to be. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, they're. I was just saying. They're saying it's going to be one of the worst winters for this area. So, those trucks are going to be out a lot. I'm pretty sure.
And then you're going to head south to race somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So here is the Mo Sport Karting Center champion right here. Am I right?
No, I'm a contender for the championship.
But no, let's just be positive here
we've
and
already
say
given
that
it
you're
to you.
the.
There you go.
See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, it's really good to talk to you, and because we like youngsters, and you might not feel like a youngster, but at 16 years old, you don't even want to know what I was doing at 16. But
you don't want to know what he's doing now.
No,
but we can't remember.
But we've talked to a lot of guys that started where he's at,
Right.
And so we're going to talk to somebody that's actually there now.
And you look at the history of some of the top line drivers today who all came out of the karting program.
Right.
Alec Udell come out of karting. He drives the sports cars here in the States. Bunch of the F1 guys came out of karting and all drove against each other as karting. And I understand that's kind of your desire is to head open wheel racing. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So how long have you been into karting?
Believe it or not, last year was my rookie year.
No,
way. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Well-
so I had a very successful rookie year. On my first race, I placed third on the podium against some of the best people in that karting series I've ever met. And ever since then, I finished that season really strongly. I placed top 5 in the championship, and that's where I would consecutively place per race. I finished with 2 wins and then 2 additional podiums to that. So it was a really good first rookie season for me. It really boosted my morale, you could say, because this was my first time transferring from, always playing the racing games, like the racing video games, or doing the esports stuff on iRacing. And I just finally managed to transfer over. And it was such a success that after managing to put my name out there to a few teams, I ended off the season with 13 different offers to race in various Formula 4 series around the world.
Wow.
So
Very good.
you were taught online, or did you have somebody teach you in a reality go-kart?
No, I've taught myself. So I've been racing. I don't even know how long. Like my when I was a baby, my parents always told me, the Cars movie
Yes.
from Pixar. Yeah, that was always playing.
Wow. It sounds like you're an aggressive driver then. You're taking all these guys out.
Well, not taking them out, but
Finishing ahead of them.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
you did find that simulator driving does translate well to sitting in the car driving or sitting in the car.
It really does to an extent. Like, there's only so much you can learn. Well, with the setup I currently have, like I find that I can learn more about a track and it depends how well the track is laser scanned onto the actual like racing game or racing simulator, because that will depend on your performance in real life.
So your seat and everything has road feel back. So if there's cracks in the roads, if it's been scanned properly, you're going to feel that in the seat or the chassis of the seat that you're riding in your simulator. So this isn't just some, small little hand video game thing. You're sitting in a full simulator. How many screens do you have on your sim?
I currently only have one.
Okay.
But I'm working on getting more. I feel like it's gonna better my understanding. I also do have this VR, the Oculus Quest 2. I've been using that with things like, especially Assetto Corsa. It runs so well with it. So I've just been using it on stuff like that to give me a more real feel of that I'm actually in the car, and then how I can look for things such as braking points and how to hit my apexes and turns. I feel like it's been helping me, especially like if I'm practicing in an open wheel car. I already have that feeling, so that when I go for testing, I know what to kind of look for already.
So you say you're self-taught on this, and you're doing very well with what you have there. Do you have any ambitions to maybe go to a driving school?
I do, yeah. So that is the step. So to get my international license, so I can actually race in the States from Canada, I have to have a driving school certificate. So the best way for me to do that is to finish up my Ontario license, so that already allows me to pass a racing school. So I get that certificate. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be eligible for my Ontario license after.
So who is it that's toting you around to these racetracks in a go-kart?
It's my parents.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're behind you all the way on this.
Yes. They can't really support me financially all that much, because we do have a large family, and karting is expensive as is racing. So it mainly comes from me. Like last year I was working, like 40 hours a week at a 12-hour job. So like a $12 an hour job. So it wasn't the best, but I was pushing myself as much as I could to do it.
Yeah, but with success should come some funding. That was last year. Yeah. This year, did you collect any sponsors?
Yeah, the place I worked, they sponsored me. That's the hat I'm wearing, actually.
And they are.
Yeah,
you got to pitch your sponsors. That's what they want you to do.
It's Yang's Chinese restaurant.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
In Ottawa.
No, in Ontario. So in Barrie.
Oh, very good.
Here in Barrie, this small town.
Very good.
But yeah, I've been working on getting a sponsorship with other companies that are local to the area, or national level companies such as Security Guard. That's one I've been working at. They're Canada's national provider for security guards. And they have a bunch of other like little companies that deal with security options under their belt. So I felt like that would be a very helpful sponsor to have. We're currently just in the talks with everything. So hopefully that all goes well.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I'm one of 6.
One of 6. Okay. I think I heard some younger ones out in the background back there.
So
yeah, they're upstairs.
Do they pit crew for you or anything? Or you got them involved with your
I
racing?
I wish. No. My younger brother, he's not one for racing. My youngest sister, she's taking an interest to it. My older brother, him and I are very close in sense of like a business / sporting mentality. So, whenever I'm there, he's there to pick me up, remotivate me, make sure I'm focused on my goal.
Slap you around a little bit. That's what older brothers do. Hey, get it together.
Yeah,
a couple of swirlies.
Exactly like that.
There you go.
Because I've made a lot of friends at the track, and a lot of them I do race against, but on the track you have no friends. It's that kind of situation.
Right.
We're all very talented, I find. Well, the top 3 of us, because we're always at least a few seconds ahead of the field, if not more.
And 4 through the rest, they're losers.
He didn't say that.
Just say
I did it. Yeah, come on. We know what you're talking about.
See, all we are is a bunch of big kids down here, too, so don't worry about us. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
So how big is kart racing in Canada? what is the season considering the weather there? You start a little bit later in the year and you end a little bit earlier in the year. What is the season up there?
So really, it depends on how the summer starts, like how the snowfall just tends to disappear. When in-track temps come back, that's usually when we start. So this year we started in June, so the beginning of summer, and we're ending October, like the end of October.
Oh, that's still a good season. So in the off season, do you do snow machines?
Snow machines, no.
Oh.
I mean, like I don't do any racing in the off season. What I will be doing is mainly my sim training. I'll be working out to keep in shape. And what I'll be doing is I like going on runs in the middle of winter because it just puts that added strain onto my legs. And I feel like that helps more. So that's what I've been doing during my off seasons is when I'm not on the sim and training, I'm either out on a run, I'm working out, or I'm trying to set up other kinds of deals in terms of a sponsorship or how I'm here on this talk show.
Where are you in high school? Are you a junior?
No, I'm in grade 11, so I'm almost done.
Okay.
So I have one more year after this.
Yeah.
So down here, that would be a junior, yeah.
Do you have your own car being at 16 or not?
No, I don't have. So in Ontario, how it works is you have to have your G2. So when I turn 17, I'll be eligible for my G2.
Okay.
Because I've had my learner's permit for a year then.
Even though you've got thousands of miles behind the wheel of something and really understand the dynamics and looking forward and paying attention to what other people are doing, you still don't have the right
They don't
to
have a turn
driver's
indicator
license.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no turn indicator.
What is your planned progression from karting? I think you said Formula Ford. What are the next couple of steps for you as you go forward?
So in my research, I found that the Formula 4 championship, if you actually do end up winning that championship, you'll have a sponsored season in Formula Regional, which is almost like a Formula 3 in the United States still. And so from there is where I'm aiming to go. And then if you win that championship, there's a sponsorship program held by Honda that will send you to Super Formula from there, and you'll become things like a Honda ambassador, and you'll get signed by Bell, the helmet company, as an athlete for them for the year, I believe. So all from there, really, as long as I can get into this Formula 4 season sometime soon, and I start racing, I have no doubt that I won't be successful in it. I have all the feel that I can bring the level of aggression and my skill traits to the sport, problem.
And he's smart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I couldn't hold a candle to you back when I was 16. There's no doubt about that. Congratulations, man. You're headed in the right direction, and we hope you'll take us along with you as you make your way up. Are you an ice skater?
I mean, sometimes.
You don't play hockey?
No.
No. Okay.
How are you? How are the you say you're in 11th grade? How are your peers in school think of what you do?
Oh, some of them care, some of them don't.
You're not a celebrity there?
No, I don't really care to be, in amongst that party. A lot of people my age, I find, aren't really in the right mindset.
He's going to wait for his celebrity status when he's driving for
when
Red
he's done
Bull.
with the show.
Yeah,
He's
for
saving
Red Bull
it,
and
yeah.
F1.
He's going to get all kinds of calls.
He's still practicing his autograph.
There you go.
And his humility.
No. It's nothing like that. I'm not holding it back. It's just I have no reason to feel like a celebrity at school. Amongst those people, I don't really look up to any of them because they're in the mindset of they want to work to get money, but they want to use that money to go spend their weekends partying or whatever day partying. Or
it sounds like
that's us when we were 16.
17,
16,
80,
about 70.
58.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You're young. That's what people expect you to do. But like in terms for me, I'm trying to make it somewhere in a sport that you want to be in requires you to be in it so young. Now I have all that catch up to play for.
And your expense is about to go way up from karting to Formula 4.
Yeah.
Now, karting, you guys were hauling around the karts in maybe a pickup truck and a small bumper hitch trailer. Formula, when you go Formula 4, you're talking about
private jets.
No, but a much bigger trailer, possibly a tractor trailer, to carry the car and all the parts and toolboxes and stuff to go with it.
Yeah. Well, it sounds it sounds tremendously exciting. Man, wouldn't you have loved to have that opportunity? So what do your parents think about your ambitions? They behind you?
Yeah, my father is a big Formula One fanatic with me. He really just put that kart perspective into my head. My mom's always been the fast, crazy driver. My dad was like that.
I know that well.
Yeah, when he was younger. But, he's just more mellow now. He just takes his time with working on the car rather than driving it.
So have you had a chance to go to the F1 race in Canada yet?
No, I haven't. I wanted to go this year, but it ended up on one of my race weekends, and we were looking for tickets way too late, honestly.
Yeah.
So we would have probably been in the parking lot.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. It's been great talking to you. Does Mom make the bologna sandwiches for you?
No, that's me.
That's you. You make the bologna sandwiches.
Hey,
there you go. Well, we know
all
how
the way
that,
down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
here.
we know how that works.
Yeah.
Dontae, it's great to talk to you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And
we wish you great success.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And be sure and stay in touch with us. We'd love to follow you. Do you have a fan page that we can subscribe to?
Not a fan page, but you can follow my main Instagram. Anything that's related to racing or myself, I post there. You can find anything about me there, really.
Yeah, but it's listed a little differently for Instagram, isn't it? Is that the Dontae or Dontae?
It's at Dontae Quispe, so it's my last name without the E.
Yeah, and you had sent me the email, Dontae, and I forwarded that to Mike. So we're glad that you did that, and
made the connection.
Keep in touch with me on that, or Mike as well, and we'll follow you closely.
And good luck on getting your license and your American license as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.
As well.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.